When I work with refugees in Malaysia, I'm there as a witness to their lives. And I see myself in the vein of Michael Jackson and Paul Stoller we met in episode 1, in that I have to place myself into the stories I tell to grasp the connections, the meaning that flits between my life world and theirs. And like Michael, it has been friendships that have developed across cultural, social and political barriers that have endured and allowed me to better understand refugee realities. My field is in some respects quite extraordinary in anthropological terms. Anthropologists used to study a specific place and the people within it. And even today, many ethnographies still focus on a place-based study. Although today, ethnographies are often multi-sited, which means that we go to several places rather than just one. For me, I do that too. But every time I return to Malaysia, there are different refugees there, as some get resettled, move to another country, or are placed in detention. Thus, although I return to the same place, it's the people who change continually. In such a mobile field site, I often experience the place anew through different people's eyes. In this episode, we found out that life within limits for refugees is a constant struggle between what they can do to make their lives better and what the external constraints upon them are. Malaysia has been a first protection space for many refugees, but at the same time it has been a dangerous place to be a refugee. The authorities, criminals and others trying to make money off their misery routinely harass them. The legal and political framework does not allow them to go to the police if they get attacked or mugged, leading many to stay at home as much as they can. Imagine you don't leave your apartment or house for days, weeks, or even months. This causes or exacerbates mental health issues, and refugees in Malaysia, like elsewhere, have little access or knowledge about getting help for trauma and other mental health issues. Indeed, access remains a big issue for all refugees. Access to the UNHCR registration can often take a long time. Access to work and therefore income to sustain themselves depends on refugee community networks and the availability of work, as well as their health and whether they can actually work in often physically demanding jobs. Access to healthcare is problematic too, especially when living outside of Kuala Lumpur, and for children, access to education remains a top priority for parents. And beyond access to work, health and education lies the question of the future. Many hope for quick resettlement to a third country, but that remains an elusive dream for many. The effects on individual and community well-being of the insecurities refugees face, both in the present and the future, are profound. As an anthropologist, I can bear witness to the struggles and on occasion support community projects like the First Refugee Community Annual Report, and sometimes individuals in their everyday lives. The harder part is coming back home and trying to influence opinions in the media and with policymakers. That too is an ongoing struggle, one for anthropologists to engage now and into the future.